Today we're going to chat about word of mouth and inaction will kill you. This has just come from mine and my husband's own business experience, as well as some chats with some clients over the last couple of weeks. What I'm finding is that people are relying too much on word of mouth because that's how we've always done it. And I'm not talking just one particular business here. This is across the board to people that I've spoken to, and even our own business, my husband's business, we have also probably relied too much on word of mouth, and we've had to really kind of ramp it up as well. With your business at the moment, we're finding a lot of people are quieter across the board. Phone's dead, so it's not ringing as much. Worried about how you're going to fill the calendar to feed the team and how you're going to pay the bills and pay you guys on the ground. So it's pretty stressful for you at the moment. And what I'm finding is that when I ask what marketing strategies you're doing at the moment, it's like, well, nothing, because we've always relied on word of mouth. Now, I can't stress enough to you guys, this is not enough. You need to get off your butts and you need to go out there and you need to start talking to people, really looking at what's worked for you in the past, marketing wise, and trying new things. We can't rely on word of mouth anymore. You really need to get out there and put yourself out there as well as business owners. So you're doing things like networking and going to meet people and introducing yourself to other businesses. Really building those relationships is going to help in the long run and the short run. So it takes 22 times for a buyer to buy. They need to see your material before they buy from you now, whereas it used to be, I think it was about 7 or 8 over the previous years. So with social media these days, we really need more touch points. So you really need to be in front of people a lot more. I know it seems like I've had people say to me, we don't want to seem stalkerish or we don't want to seem desperate for work, but the reality is that you need to get out there and get above everybody else. So I just want to know who has experienced this. I'm sure there's some people out there that have experienced it, and tell me what you've done or had to do to get the work in the door. So whether it's things like pounding the pavement and knocking on doors, whether it's doing leaflet drops, whether it's going to networking meetings or BNIs or your local Chamber of Commerce meetings and meeting people, it really comes down to getting out there and putting yourself out there, which feels uncomfortable, I get it, but at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. We've got to do these days. The other thing is using your own network that you've got now, so your previous clients, so making sure that you are going back, doing an email campaign or something to go back and hit those clients and ask them if there's any work that you can do again. And when you're working at the moment on new clients, really honing in on getting referrals and repeat work from them. So if you can potentially book them in for another job in 6 months' time, if it's repeat business that you can do, really have the systems and processes in place for that. With our own business, mine and my husband's, we have actually done that as well. We've changed systems so that we can put in those automations and really have some good follow-up processes in place. Tell me guys, what have you done or had to do to get the work in the door? And I know it's really not just one business this is the problem for. It's across the board at the moment. You're not alone. Times are changing. Please, if you don't do anything else today, make sure you're putting yourself out there as a business and really reaching out to your networks.